Hi, I'm Mrs. Crescent, and I'm going to walk you through how to navigate and help assist your child in Khan Academy at home. So if your student was assigned to work on Khan Academy this year, which all of our Yorkville district for the most part has been, they may be working out of Mastery Points, which is this home screen here, which in the other video, I already explained how to do that. Now we're going to dive a little bit into what missions looks like. So again, what's great is that the mastery points will also improve your mission as well. So if you're more comfortable working out of this screen at home with your student, that will give you the same style questions. So like if you look inside here, your student could work on 7 questions identifying factors, where in the mission, they might move around from concept to concept a little bit more, and I'll explain that in a second. So if you're more comfortable on this screen at home working with your child, that is absolutely fine. You will see that it will also increase their mission as well. So again, here is where you can see their mastery points level. So right now, I'm currently only at 3% mastery of my 4th grade skills. So right now I have 520 out of 15,600. So I have some work to do. But let's go ahead, because a lot of your students were assigned the mission for this year. So let's go ahead and look at that. So close out of this really quick. Wants me to do the mission warm-up since I haven't been in there yet. But you can see, look at, I'm already at 9% of my mission because of the work I did in the Mastery Points platform. So right now I haven't done any of my mission warm-up, and that will kind of, it says right here, it'll unlock where my skill level could start. So let's go ahead and look at that. Okay, so here it pulls up the first question. What is the place value of the 2 in 6,025? That's the tens. Okay, now let's say that I didn't know how to go about answering this question. Your student could come down here. There are videos available for your student to watch as well as hints. Now they won't get points, it won't take away points, but they won't get any points for taking the hint. However, we strongly encourage your students to take time to watch these videos, because sometimes students will try to do less work in the front, in the beginning, and they're just creating more work for themselves. So we always encourage them to do more work in the beginning by watching the videos, watching the hints, and that's going to progress their skill faster. So by doing more initially, they're going to move faster and have to do less at the end. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this so you can go through these so you can see what it looks like. All right, so I'm finishing up my last question here. And right here, you can see that I got 4 correct. I needed to use a hint on 1, and I got 1 wrong. So it'll say right here that I've moved up to mastering. I still need practice in those categories. So then you will see that now I've progressed to 12% finishing of all my 4th grade skills for all of the Common Core 4th grade skills. So every single Common Core skill is assessed to different depth of knowledge level questions. So you can see here, just in the mastery, just like in the mastery, it starts off with lower level questions and then goes up to more rigorous questions that you really have to show higher levels of conceptual understanding in order to have mastered that skill. So most of the time your child will have a mastery challenge up here at the top. If they don't, it's because they are creating one just for them. So when they are coming in, the mastery challenge will help your student progress the fastest. However, it switches from concept to concept. So right now they have a fraction question, but let's see what's okay, and then it moves on to an angle question. So sometimes students really struggle from going from concept to concept, while other students do really well with this. So you're going to have to see what works best for your student. But as they progress through this, again, you'll see their circle go ahead and continue to fill up. If your student struggles going from concept to concept, they can come down here and do the practice, and it will give 6 questions in a row, or 7 in a row, all with using arrays to multiply. So that's another option, and that will help them progress as well, just not quite as fast as the Mastery Challenge. But again, we always encourage the students to do more in the beginning than trying to, they get a bunch wrong, and then if they get a bunch wrong, their progress will go down. So they really need to make sure they're taking their time. It's okay if they get 1 or 2 wrong, but if they really want to do a good job progressing, they have to be very careful, analytical, critical when they're answering their questions. This is not something that we're working on fluency in the sense of working really quickly through these problems. This is a platform that we're using to help develop their conceptual understanding of math practices and skills, as well as their practice of it. So if they see there's no skill practice over here that they know how to do, encourage them to go in, sit down with them, watch the video, talk about it. Otherwise, another option, if they know the beginning aspects of division, they could click any of these boxes and it will populate over here for them to pull up and practice. So say in school they already worked on division, they could go through and start going through all of those. And once they've practiced those skills will then populate into their Mastery Challenge. See here, it says strengthen skills you've already practiced. They populate into the Mastery Challenge what you've been practicing. So the Mastery Challenge is an opportunity for them to skip over some of those practice skills to see if they've reached mastery level conceptual understanding with that. So as always, we encourage you to work with your student as much as possible at home with this. But if you have any questions, please reach out to their teacher or myself. We would be happy to answer any questions that you have. And we appreciate all your support with your student and their success in Khan Academy. Thanks.